All right. Good evening, everyone, and welcome. Bonsoir tout le monde et bienvenue. It's time for the AREG once again. The Amateur Radio Exchange Group. This is VA3CJZ opening the Amateur Radio Exchange Group for Wednesday, August 26th, 2026. Yeah, we are. Yeah, there you go. My name is Chuck, and my station is located in Hamilton, Ontario, at the western tip of Lake Ontario, not Lake America. And this is week 1719 for the AREG. And let me remind you, once we reach 1721, 1721, which is in 2 weeks' time, that will be the 33-year anniversary for the AREG. And we meet here every Wednesday from 8 p.m. until 10 p.m. Eastern here on 146.430 megahertz FM simplex. And since this is a simplex net, not everyone will be able to hear everyone else. So I also live stream this net on YouTube. So people who tune in will be able to hear stations that they can't hear on their radio, hear how they sound on the air, see their signal strength, as well as see my station layout. And just type my call into the YouTube search. Again, it's VA3CJZ. And click on the live button. Or if you like, you can search for the title AREG Week 1719. And this net is open to anyone and everyone with a valid amateur license. And so, with that, do we have any time sensitive mobile or priority traffic stations or one and done who would like to get into the log now? Please come now.
VE3RUB.
Uh, All right, VE3RUB, Jack. Hey, come on in. You're sounding good tonight.
Hey, good evening, Chuck. I hope things well you out your way. Just thought I'd do a quick check-in before I cruise around the band a little bit. Just try we're a couple of DX contacts right now. How are things out in Hamilton? Go ahead.
Oh, pretty warm here today. Geez, we must have reached 29 degrees Celsius. Add the humidex there, probably, close to the mid 30s. So, but it was nice, it wasn't too bad. And I don't think there's too many more days we'll be using the air conditioner there, Jack.
Yeah, exactly. Well, as soon as the exhibition opens up in Toronto, it's like the sign that summer's almost over and we're in cooler nights and it's
Oh
almost
yeah.
time for kids to go back to school. That's the whenever I hear the exhibition open up, so that's it, summer's done. But anyways, that's how I feel about the summer with the exhibition opening
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, I used to work the X. Well, actually, I used to travel, and usually by the time we did tear down to close the CNE, the nights were cold. Oh my gosh. So yeah, so that was my point of view. I always noticed when we tear down at night there, it was cold. I remember when I was poor and had a small place to sleep in while I was traveling with the carney. I had a bunkhouse and no heater. So what I did is I took apart a toaster. All right, Jack, I took the sides off the toaster and turned it on and just rigged it so that it would stay on. But of course, I wouldn't fall asleep with that on high, right? So it kept me a little bit warmer, Jack.
Sounds good. Sounds good. I enjoy. I mean, I'm up every morning pretty early. I'm usually leaving to go to work around 5:30. I like the nice fresh. It's cool in the
Oh
mornings.
yeah,
I love it. But then it's nice. And then by 12 o'clock it's warming up. So I do enjoy the cool
oh
evenings and
yeah.
mornings. And it's nice anyway. All right, Chuck, I'm not going to hold it to let you carry off your net. I just want to pop in, do a one and done, and I'll say 7-3, and we will talk soon. VA3CJZ from VE3RUB in Mississauga. I'll be clear. Take care, Chuck.
Okay, Jack, thanks for checking in. Please say hi to the gang for me. Take care. Have a great rest of the evening. All right, then. So I guess we'll open up the net to anyone and everyone with a valid license. I already have VE3 PDL because I know he nods off early there, so we'll have to bring him in early. But who else is out there?
VA3 VJC.
Victor Echo 3 India Uniform Kilowatt.
VA3BT.
VA3 IMW.
VA3 NCA.
Come on, is that all you guys got? All right, I've got VJC, IUK, Bravo Tango, India Mike Whiskey, and November Charlie Alpha. Anyone else?
Victor Echo 3 Sierra Mike November. Might as well add to the pile.
Might as well. Might as well. All right, I got you there, Matt. So let's see if Paul is near his microphone now. It's only been oh, he was here at about 8 minutes to 8. So let's see. He might have fallen asleep. VE3 Papa Delta Lima. Oh, not only do I hear cicadas, I hear the crickets. All right, well, let's bring in VA3 VJC.
Okay, here I had to turn the mic around. I'm a little bit late. I just realized it was 2 minutes after 8, and I had to rush out here with my coffee. So I'm set for at least a couple hours. I'll try not to fall asleep, but I got nothing really to report. The fact that the wife, she had a little bit of a spell today, so they took her over to the general. She took her phone. She's communicating with me. She's happy. She's still spry, so they're going to keep an eye on her for a bit, and I'll probably send her home.
That's good. I was worried I might have to go to the hospital today there, Richard. Let me give a public service announcement. Um, I found an old bottle of crystal, not meth. Um, what do you, that stuff you, chlorine. All right, it was in little crystals, and I had it, the bottle was dirty and it was old, and so I popped the lid and I gave it a slight whiff, and oh my God, uh, I was in pain for at least an hour, blowing my nose. I think I hurt my lungs, and I didn't even inhale that much. I just, with my nose, I wanted to smell if I could smell the chlorine. Oh boy, I don't think I'll ever do that again, Richard. Thank God it cleared up.
Yes, don't do that with ammonia neither. I bought a bunch of ammonia dirt
Oh,
cheap from one of the big
yeah.
box stores, and do some cleaning. So I took the lid off and sniff. Oh, it's like sticking your finger up your nose in a dry Sahara desert. It took your breath away. It took your reflex away to breathe. It was almost like
Oh, yeah.
smelling that burning art
Oh, it was
R12,
terrible.
that refrigerant, mustard gas, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, that's enough of that. Anyway, I'm out here. I'm going to sit here. I was looking through my band for my other antenna, my Hustler 2 meter, and my little quarter wave because I want to run the UHF. It doesn't like this antenna I got on right now, but anyway, don't matter. Ooh, I'm getting out of breath. I talk too much, don't I?
Well, I mean, that's a matter of opinion, Richard. That's okay. Well, we got plenty of time. Time for everyone. So, yeah, yeah. I highly advise against doing that. But I see Wade, VA3NCA, posted on the YouTube stream. By the way, hello everyone. On the YouTube stream, I see Wade checked in, and then Bill, VE3IUK, and then Matt, VE3 Sierra Mike November, and then Wayne from Mississauga, VA3 Fox Mike Bravo. Hello and good evening. Thanks for joining us. And so Wade typed that an old lab trick was to pour a little bit uh, into your palm of your hand so you could, have a waft of whatever it is you're trying to smell. But oh boy, yeah, that's a big oopsie.
Yeah, it's not good for you neither. I bet you.
No.
Anyway, well, time in the world. Maybe I should try and do a filibuster, but that wouldn't be fair to the other fellows out there. The other kind are fellows out there. Anyway, I'm gonna shut up. Get your 1, 2, 3. Get a show on the road. And sit back and wait for the best part. Questions and history. All right, bye.
Okay, Richard. Thanks for checking in, buddy. I'm glad the missus is coming home. All right. Let's see who's next now. We've got Bill, VE3 India Uniform Kilowatt.
Good evening, Chuck. Good evening to everyone here and everyone on YouTube. Not too much accomplished today. Hoping tomorrow we might be going to Brantford with Steve. Band conditions being equal, so hopefully if it's a good day, we'll head out. If it looks like there's going to be a G1 or a G2 storm, maybe we won't delay. I know that band conditions weren't that good today. I know that Terry V3IQL and Dave V3CP rode in the struggle to activate the park at Canal Park. But I was able to help them on 5 bands, so I think they got a couple other QSOs, so I believe they made it. A couple other things I noticed that we lost another person at the age of 80 today. We lost Tim Curry. Of course, everybody should know that name. Rocky Horror Picture Show. 2 hours of my life. I wish I could have got back, but be that as it may. He did star in a lot of other stuff and was a fine actor. I remember him in a TV movie series called It, where he played the clown, and he was absolutely fantastic. So,
Oh,
a
yeah.
very, very talented man. Other than that, Chuck, I can't think of too much, and I'll turn it back to you.
All right, Bill. Thank you for that announcement there. I was going to mention it during my intro. But that's right. Not only did we lose Dolly Parton as of on the news yesterday, but today I heard also Tim Curry. And yes, you're right. He's been in a lot of stuff. I believe he even did Broadway. So he was very talented. But, I got introduced to the Rocky Horror Picture Show back in 1981. My mom had just passed away. And a friend of mine uh, said, let's go to a movie, let's go see a midnight showing of Rocky Horror Picture Show." And I said, "What?" He goes, "Oh, you'll like it." So, all right. So I snuck some beers in, and I couldn't believe it. People were throwing toast, rice, yelling out lines. It took my mind off of my grief, but yeah, that was my introduction.
Yeah, I was in Toronto at the time, back in the mid to late 70s, and I can't remember which theater, some theater near Danforth or Woodbine, but they were playing Rocky Horror Picture Show. It was so popular, it was being played like 24/7. So that's
Yeah.
amazing, but
It
didn't do a thing for me. But as I say, a talented man. A quick question for you, Chuck, just a little, inject a little humor. If your last name was in case, what would your first name be? Justin.
Oh, somebody, spoiler alert. I don't know. Is that it, Bill?
Chuck.
That's it, right?
Yeah, he got it.
Just in case. Yeah, okay. Yeah, my wife loves those cute jokes. Um, but I got a memory like a sieve, and it's gotten worse lately. But I've always been bad at retelling jokes. I've only successfully delivered a joke that I've heard and repeated it successfully only a few times. Only the good ones, I guess. I don't know. All right, Bill. Anything else?
No, just that I've been blessed with a memory to be able to tell those jokes, and I've got quite a few, but unfortunately, not a lot of them can be repeated on the air or in certain company. No, that's it, Chuck. Thanks for doing it, and we'll be listening along.
All right, Bill. Hey, one thing before you go. You remember that show, Mythbusters?
Roger.
Yeah, the guy with the big mustache there and the little French cap. Who was he again? Do you know?
No, no, you got me. I'll have to think about that one for a while. I can't recall right away.
All right, but you know who I mean, right? This guy reminds me of you because this guy apparently had worked everywhere. During the different shows, he says, "Oh yeah, during my time, I used to chase beetles out in Africa, and just oh yeah, and I was an astronaut, and this and that, and listening to you and the different places that you worked, Bill, it kind of reminds me of him. So, it's a compliment."
I appreciate that, Chuck, and I'll think of it probably at when I'm going to sleep tonight.
All right. Well, it looks like we got people on YouTube there. Wade said that it's Jamie. Jamie was the more serious fella, and apparently he worked in every job there is, as far as I could tell. I thought that was hilarious. I was like, "What? You work there too?" Yeah. So, anyways, very good, Bill. Thank you for your check-in, and hopefully you can stick around. All right, let's bring in Albert, VA3 Bravo Tango.
Hey, good evening, Chuck, and everybody on frequency. Not much on my end here to report. Just been working, keeping busy, keeping out of trouble. And I guess PDL there, he's getting pretty old, so he gets in there and then he's like nap time. Anyways, I thought I'd throw a couple in there for him because he usually does it to me. Other than that, not much on my end here, Chuck. I'm here for the duration to listen to this. Hopefully, I make it to the end. I'll hand it back over to you, VA3BT.
Yeah, that PDL, once 8 p.m. rolls around, that's it. He gets in his pajamas there and he gets tucked in.
Yep, with the cold glass of milk and cookies.
Yeah, yeah, that's it. All right, Albert. So everything going going good with the new startup?
Yeah, just they finished grubbing up there, and now they're just doing. Gonna start the cut and fills, get my building pad prepped, get it ready. But I need to move a big, huge pile of topsoil. And of course, with the environmental stuff, you got to get it tested, and more tests, and till they say, yeah, it's okay, we can move this dirt from here to there. You know how it is. It's getting worse
Oh.
with the environmental stuff.
Yeah, yeah. Well, hopefully you don't find any bones. Then you'll get the archaeologists and you'll be shut right down. Okay, Albert. Thanks for checking in, buddy. Take care and stay in touch. Hope you like the stuff I send you on the phone.
Oh yeah, it's always a good laugh.
All right, so we'll clear with VA3 Bravo Tango, and then let's bring in Mac, VA3 India Mike Whiskey.
Good evening, Chuck, and all on that, VA3IMW or VE3UW, whoever you want to call me. Anyways, it's been a beautiful day. A little chilly in the morning. This is the second day in a row where I actually put a jacket on, getting ready to go to work. So yeah, like 12, 13 degrees in the morning. That's a little bit on the cooler side. And of course, as I've said previously, certainly notice that it's not as bright in the morning as it used to be when the alarm goes off. But I guess we're going to head towards another time change. Even though we would dearly love to see these clock changes be ended, and I think what's the codicil? They have to make sure that New York State's going to follow along, and I guess there's some problems in there. But anyways, if you're talking to your cousin there, Chuck, I understand that the Ottawa Ham Fest is on this weekend, so
Oh,
he might have a good chance to get out there and take a stroll around. Maybe eye up some radio options or antennas and stuff like that. It's always nice to have some gear in your hand when you're doing your studies. It kind of really inspires you because you want to make sure you get that license done so you can get on the air. So maybe having some gear around it might be an inspiration. Other than that, not a whole lot else to share. Happy Hump Day to one and all, and I'll be along for the ride for the big show.
the big show. Hey, how come I just typed into YouTube and my letter, you know where it says at VA3CJZ-Chuck, it used to be yellow. Tonight it's white. I wonder what that means. Hmm, maybe my status has changed because I'm getting more views. And don't forget to hit the like button if you like this stream, and of course, don't forget to come back and watch more of my videos. And so, Mac, geez, I had a question for you, but I'm drawing a blank right now. Um, how was your day today? How was it the drive home?
Well, there's a little spot up there on number 6 where they've got lane shut down, so it kind of bottlenecks. But I think people have gotten used to it. And what was it? Was it tail end of last week or the beginning of this week? They actually had a tractor trailer plow into the pylons and made a whole mess of stuff. But ever since then, no, it seems to be flowing through that area. People kind of getting in line, and they merge into the single lane traffic, and then speed right up again, and no real bottlenecks. So, yeah, I think my delay tonight was. I got home around 6:30. I was about 15, maybe 17 minutes late leaving the office. Had to finish up a couple of loose ends, and I also had to stop at the hot chocolate stores on the way through. So a little extra stuff going on. But no, good travel. And you're just trying to think of that question that you want to ask me, but yeah. Whenever you come across it, I'll be here listening. If you wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning and you have that eureka moment to say, "Oh, I should have asked Mac," I forget.
Ah, yes. Well, it completely evaded my small section of my brain, but I did come up with another question, and I'm going to ask you, and I'm going to ask everyone. Uh, when or if you've ever seen the movie Rocky Horror Picture Show, when was it 10, 20, 30, 40 years ago? So how about you, Mac? Have you ever seen Rocky Horror Picture Show, and when was it?
I can't actually say that I've sat through the whole thing. Um, I do recall one girl that I dated. She was all thrilled about the theater production. Um, and I guess what was it? The Sherman Theater that used to uh, show it on a regular basis. But no,
Oh yeah.
it's not something that I've experienced. Um, I think I've seen clips of the movie on TV for some reason, but definitely haven't sat through the whole thing. But yeah, I also voice the opinion that Tim Curry certainly was multi-talented. He had his fingers in a lot of different endeavors. So obviously, as these stars stars get older, they're going to start falling from the sky. So also, we're
Yeah.
all heartbroken to lose Dolly, and she's one of a kind. I don't think anybody is going to replace her. And there's been all kinds of tributes through the week
Yeah.
with her passing. So yeah, all we can do is watch the stars. What do they say? The stars that burn the brightest don't necessarily last the longest. Anyways, I'm going to keep my flame on a low ember just so I can last extra long.
All right. No repeater here, Mac. All right. Uh, okay. So, all right. Thanks, Mac. I was just reading the chat. Quite some activities there. I see Larry has also checked in there. VE3LBI. Hello, Larry. And so, yeah, a couple of you have not made it through the entire film, or or was disappointed. So yeah, I think it's hilarious. But anyways, all right, Mac. Thank you much. I know if you have something else, you'll jump back in there. So for now, let's move over. But before I pick up Wade, are there any other check-ins for tonight's AREG net? Please come now. All right, Huey, I got you in there. But first, let's go to Wade, VA3 November Charlie Alpha.
VA3CJZ, VA3NCA. Good evening, Chuck, and good evening, everybody on net. Another Wednesday here. Yeah, it's been a week. Still going on. I see there's something at work going on that I'm keeping an eye on, but thankfully they haven't had to call me yet. But problem with these chat-based systems is that when you're pulled into a chat, you see all the goings on. So I'm just lurking for the moment, unless I get called in. So if I do this carefully enough, I won't be called at all. So that's what I'm open for still. Anyhow, other than that, pretty good. You've asked about kilometers. Yeah, I just capped 1,500, so I'm at 1,510-ish, I think, something along there, on my way to 1,800 ultimately. And I got 3 full days to go, plus a couple days where I've been doing morning rides. So I've been doing 30 kilometers in the morning before work. And what I found, actually, I should have known this. I knew this once, but you get out there early enough in the morning and it's nice and cool. And so that's always kind of nice. So, yeah, so I'm going to give a morning ride Thursday and Friday, and then I have Saturday, Sunday, and I have Monday off. So that'll be what I use to make sure I hit that 1,800, and I should be able to do it. Fingers crossed that the weather cooperates. So, yeah, so that's where I stand so far. Back to you.
Okay, yeah, geez, I don't know, a couple of hundred in a couple of days there. Yeah, why can't you on your lunch break put your bike up on you know how they have uh, those kickstands where the bike lifts up completely off the ground? You know what I mean? And at lunchtime, just put some earbuds in, listen to some music, and put some kilometers on. But I guess you actually have to be moving, right?
It's actually allowed by the
Oh,
challenge to do that. So that is a what they call a trainer, and I've got a trainer I can mount my bike up on. And the computer will take, instead of GPS, it will take the speed off the tire. So that would all work for me. In fact, there are some people that do this only on stationary bikes. They rack up
oh,
usually quite the miles, but to me it feels like you're sitting on a trainer. Some trainers are really fancy, but most trainers are just a wheel. So you don't have any hills, you don't have anything like that. You don't have stop signs
oh,
and stop
yeah.
lights to stop at and start at. So I don't know. You can probably really crank the kilometers out that way. There's something about being out there though, and actually riding that I kind of like. So. Yeah, I could, and actually that was one of my my backup plans if the weather was really bad. if I was at risk of not being able to get enough kilometers on the railroad, I can always fall back on that anyway. So that is the plan. I haven't reached back and done it yet, but it's always a possibility.
Kind of like making contacts on FD8.
There you go. That's a good comparison.
Yeah, there's nothing like the real thing. It's like getting on a motorcycle and being stationary, but the back wheel turns. Exactly. You don't feel the wind in your hair and looking at the scantily clad ladies along your way, and you know, you get what I mean. The hills, like you said, yeah, curves. But when you're stuck, I was wondering if that was an option. I was kind of making a joke, but turns out it is allowed. Very good, Wade. Well, thanks for sharing that, and good luck finishing up. Anything else to share?
Wind in your hair, Chuck?
Uh, yeah, well, I don't ride anymore.
Aerodynamic.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I've seen, yeah, just like swimmers wear those caps and whatnot. Yeah, I could get more speed. Mind you, I had a pretty quick motorcycle. Winded my hair when I had some Mac back when my hair came down to my biceps if my arms were hanging down. So, and I also had a beard that long as well. So there you go. Guy remembers. Where's Guy? He's not here yet.
Yeah, I haven't seen him in the shot yet either. But hopefully he's making progress on his license there, and as Max said, hopefully he gets a chance to go and meet some people at the Hamfest there.
Yeah,
Other thing I have for this round there, Chuck, is the answer to your question. It was old at the time, but in university there was a lot of Rocky Horror Picture showing. And at one point in time, I could
yeah,
recite the whole damn thing. That's a
yeah,
very good use of your time
yeah.
in university, I understand. But these days, I could probably still say most of it. But anyways, I did put in the chat in what's it called, in remembrance of Tim Curry. His first line of the movie when his character is first introduced, he says, "How'd you do? I see you've met my faithful handyman," and then he goes into a song. So there you go. I've seen it many times on film. I've seen it a few times in a movie theater, including an event that I think I mentioned on this net before, where Eddie brings a real motorbike on stage, revs it, and unfortunately, mistakenly pops the clutch, and he
You
goes
fell.
screaming across the stage, and the bike rolls into the front row of the audience. Nobody was hurt, thankfully. They did pause the show to regroup, and but the show must go on, and they did in fact finish it. So it was quite an interesting showing of it. Back to you.
I saw Meatloaf in concert once, and don't ask me why. Maybe it was for a girl, I don't know. But I saw him, but there was a rumor that was going around before we went to the concert that Meatloaf had a habit of possibly staging a fall on or off the stage so that he would be taken off and wouldn't have to do an encore. Now, that happened during the concert I went to, and he slipped apparently and fell off stage, and that was it. That was the end. It was very disappointing. So, yeah,
Oh, well, then maybe this actor who was playing Eddie, which is famously Meatloaf's character in the movie, maybe this was an homage then. I don't think so. He
yeah,
did finish it. He was a trooper. They came out and they said, obviously there's been an accident and we're going to just regroup. The curtain came down, and then about 10 minutes later, roughly, as people scurried around trying to lift the bike up, about 10 minutes later, from behind the curtain, they revved it again and then opened the curtain. And then this time, he just gently drove across the stage, and he did it successfully. And of course, everybody had a standing ovation at that point that he made it across the stage without another accident. And then they continued on. So it was all's well that ends well, I suppose.
Yeah, yeah. You know, my memory could be wrong, but he may have come back after a little while. But like I said, there was a rumor, and sure enough, it happened. So quite the coincidence. Anyhow, Wade, thank you so much for checking in. I look forward to your answers on the trivia coming up. But for now, let's bring in our next contestant on the price. No, sorry, VE3 Sierra Mike November. Come on down.
Good evening, Chuck. Good evening, everyone on the net and on the stream. Hope everyone's doing well. Mac, very well said about Dolly Parton. That was very, very, very well said. And I was shocked too when I heard that news. Chuck, the label on VFO2 on your radio, the bottom one, is absolutely hilarious. When I noticed that tonight, I burst out laughing because that is the best description for that channel.
Oh, the ID for the zoo 7.200. Yes, sir. I gave it the proper name. And that's funny. You're the first person to notice that. So for those wondering, if you look on the YouTube screen, on the bottom near the middle there, the bottom half where it says 7200, the channel is named The Zoo. Very good, Matt.
Thanks. When we were setting up for the picnic on this past Sunday, one of the guys had brought his radio and we had it tuned to that. And my God, we were cracking up. It was just hilarious. Sometimes it's just a little over the top and rude and racist and you name it. It's coming out on
Oh,
that
yeah.
channel. But man, it was funny this time around.
Oh, I was listening to it before the net there, Matt, and oh yeah, they're the boys, the regulars. There's like three or four of them that are regulars, but there's one guy that's I think it's Joe, and yeah. If there's nothing else to listen to, this is always a good way to entertain yourself.
Yeah, that's for sure. Oh man. Um, yeah, that's too funny. You were asking about the Rocky Horror Picture Show. I've definitely seen it at least once, probably multiple times, but it has been many, many years. And I'm sure if I put it on again, I'll be like, oh yeah, I remember all this stuff. But right now, I don't really, can't really picture it. But from what I remember, I thought it was pretty good, and I was entertained by it.
Right on, right on. So I bet you're excited, eh? A couple of weeks or sooner you're going to be getting something to pick up, eh?
Yeah, I am excited. A week and a half, and we drive down to New Brunswick um, with a flatbed trailer to bring home the '73 Beetle that my son is inheriting, and I'll be bringing home the truck and mother-in-law's trailer. She's putting it at our campground all the way from New Brunswick, and then the following Monday will be my turn.
I have nephew that moved out there um, because his girlfriend or wife, whatever, is from there. So he got dragged out to the East Coast. I hope he's smart and invests in warm clothes and a strong shovel.
Yeah, you got that right. We're I like a little bit of bad weather myself. I call it the good weather. So we're hoping, being that we're driving down in the early September, we might hit something. It's probably just going to be maybe a good rainstorm or something, but we'll see. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, well, I hope the trip goes well, and no breakdowns, of course. So, yeah, I can't wait to hear how you make out there, Matt. Oh, very good then. Well, thank you so much for sharing and answering the question of the night, which is, have you ever seen the movie with Tim Curry called Rocky Horror Picture Show? And if you did, when? How long ago? So, thank you for that, Matt. Anything else before I pick up Huey?
No, that's it for me. I was going to ask you if the lights beside your VFO have always been blue, but I answered my own question by looking back at a few other streams, and you can change the colors. That's pretty cool. I'll let you carry on with the net, pick up Huey, and everyone else who's wanting to get in, and look forward to the rest of the show.
All right, very good. So they have the three colors to choose from, which is blue, white, and orange. And of course, it turns red when I key up. So you're supposed to be seeing red there, not orange. And but it does have the Yezu orange color you can change to. And yeah, I can also change the color of the waterfall, make it dark, light, all kinds of nifty stuff there, Matt. Um, I've yet to do the firmware update that they came out with a couple of months ago, uh, but I did some research and apparently the radios don't brick themselves when you do this update. So that's good to know.
Yes, you definitely want to get some confirmation on that one before you go ahead and do it, but if there's been some success this time, that's good news.
Yeah, because I think it came out in May, if I'm not mistaken. And so I figured I'd wait a few months and wait and see how it went. And so far, no, I haven't read anything saying that. As a matter of fact, the Yezu, well, uh, Gemini, I guess, the AI says that Yezu is reporting no issues. So I'm looking forward to the update because then I can play with Wires X. Never never tried that yet, so there's a bunch of stuff still to play with and figure out. And of course, it has the APRS. If you look at the top of the screen, you'll see a little satellite dead center at the top. When it's flashing, it's acquiring the satellites, and when it's solid, it's contact. So, yeah, lots of stuff there, Matt. All right, well, thanks for checking in, Matt. I do appreciate it. And without further ado, let's bring in VE3 DJZ.
Oh, good evening, Chuck. What's going on, buddy? I don't know, but it is weird tonight. I've noticed I'm picking up weak signals that I've never really picked up before. They're coming in very strong today. Must
Oh,
be the
yeah?
weather.
Yeah, on what bands?
On here, on this one, in the 800 band, I'm picking up stuff. Even on UHF, I was hearing Buffalo Police coming in, like digital Buffalo Police out in New York
Hmm.
and all that.
Oh, yeah. Well, I do know there's a station in Fort Erie that uses this frequency for a repeater. And when there's an inversion, oh man, they really pound. But I haven't noticed it. So, well, I haven't really been on the radio that much today. I've been, busy doing other stuff, and then, of course, getting the documentation and everything for tonight's net. But well, good to know. I wonder if anyone else has noticed that as well. Has that been going on all day or just tonight?
It's been going on all day. Like I said, I'm picking up signals I haven't heard on my radio, and I'm like, wow, that's pretty neat. But that's all good, buddy. I enjoyed it.
All right, very good, very good. Thanks for checking in, Huey. As always, a pleasure. and you take care. Really enjoying the Radtel. I wish I could spend more time, but I've got things figured out now. I've got a switch that's working, so I don't have to keep disconnecting and reconnecting. Well, yeah, I do. If I want to put the external antenna on the handy talkie, it's just a matter of putting the adapter on and putting uh, the the coax onto the radio. So I like using the Diamond X 100 200 for for the Radtel there. It sure gets out pretty good.
I'm glad you're enjoying it, buddy. I'm glad you're enjoying it.
Yeah, so people listening, I'm talking about the Radtel RT-4D DMR handheld. It's not a top end, but it's a good entry level radio, which is what I needed uh, to start and learn. And yeah, you know Al VA3 AM, the cranky old man there that comes on once in a while.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I know, Al.
Yeah, he was asking me. We were talking the other night on 10 meters on 28.485. He was saying, "What talk group is that? You've got like 12 numbers there." I don't know. He's following me or something, but I said, "I don't know." I keep putting in new code plugs all the time there, Al, so I wasn't sure what he meant. I wonder if he meant our channel.
No, yeah, because he goes on DMR a lot, too. He talks to his wife and that on DMR encryption, too, sometimes. He has his own private channel. Yeah, so he's probably trying to hear us and all that. Well, if he wants to come on the channel with us, he can get a hold of me and we can work it out.
Yeah, yeah. No, he didn't mention that, but yeah, if he does, I'll let him know. All right, Huey. Anything else, buddy?
No, buddy, I might just go for a bike ride. Enjoy the weather gets a little
Oh yeah,
colder.
it's still nice out. Yeah, it's still nice out. It's 24 degrees Celsius right now, so really nice. So yeah, go ahead. And the sun is coming down sooner now. Oh, look at the time. It's 8:47. So it should be dark, I guess. Oh, yeah, getting pretty dark there. All right, Huey, I'll let you go, and thanks again.
All right, Chuck, I'll be on the side. You take care and have a good one.
Okay, I want to acknowledge NS Norfolk, who joined us. Not sure if you have a call sign, but if you do, just post it in the chat there. I'll put you in the log. And you said you had a BMW 1250R. Woo-wee! BMW makes great bikes. Great bikes. I had a 1974 uh, uh, three-cylinder Trident, Triumph Trident motorcycle from Triumph. It was a 750, and man, did that thing haul ass. I took it up to 138 miles per hour. And once I hit 99 miles an hour, I said, what the hell? If I have an accident at this speed, I'll be dead. So I might as well see what the bike can do. So yeah, that was my first bike. And I see Johnny Las Vegas has joined us, and looks like he's going to be getting a call sign soon. He's going to let Wade know in a couple of weeks when he's ready to take the test. So good luck, Johnny, and I wish you uh, good luck, and can't wait to have you join us here. Okay, so with that, I think that clears my list. Let's see who else is out there. Would like to check into the Amateur Radio Exchange Group. Please come now.
VA 3 AM. So I'm famous, eh?
Victor Alpha 3. Victor Alpha 3, Mike Hotel Victor.
We love you, Al.
The 3RUK recheck.
That's why I was careful in naming you there, Al. Called you the cranky old man. That's funny.
Well, you never know. I won't keep you because I don't have much to say, and I seldom ever listen on 2 meters, but couldn't help it. Had to push the button and say hello. So hello to you and Huey and everybody else that might be on here. Back to you, and I'll be listening. This is Victor Alpha 3 Alpha Mike, the west end of Lake America.
Oh yeah, on the southern tip, it's the southern part of the lake is Lake America. The northern part is Lake Ontario. All right, very good. Well, listen, there was a big pile up there. I did hear Bill with a recheck and a couple of other people there. Uh, so before I take Bill, who else wants to check in?
E3LBI.
PA3MHP.
All right, so I got LBI, Charlie Romeo Foxtrot Portable, and MHV. Bill, do you want to come in with your recheck?
I'll make two comments very quick, Chuck. First of all, Rocky Horror Picture Show, that would have been 1976, man. That makes me feel really, really old. And just one
Oh
other
yeah.
quick comment for country music people there. I was talking to a friend of mine the other day, we were talking about Dolly Parton, and the name Bill Anderson came up. Country music people will know of him. He's been a member of the Grand Ole Opry for 65 years. Now, that is quite a run. The man is 88 years old, so it's all these people we grew up with, man, I'll tell you, it makes you think about your own mortality. Anyway, Chuck, back to you, and thanks for doing it.
Okay, very good, Bill. Yeah, you're absolutely right. I know I can think of a few actors that are pretty high up in age there, like Clint Eastwood. He's what is he now? Like 92, 94. He's up there. All right, very good, Bill. And let's bring in Vern, VA3 CRF Portable. Come on in, Vern. Okay, well, that was just a bunch of static for me there, Vern. Can we get a relay, please?
Well, he's hoping that you spent some time outdoors. He's mentioned that things are not too sticky. Temperature outdoors probably still in the low 20s. So
Yeah.
he's enjoying a walk on his HT. And Vern, you're a nice solid S9, maybe a little bit more. So whatever you're doing is fine by me. But Chuck's having a little bit of a hard time hearing you. Any questions for Vern, Chuck?
Oh, yeah. On In honor of Tim Curry, I had a question for everyone, and that is, did you ever see the Rocky Horror Picture Show movie? And if you did, how long ago? Huh.
All right, Charles. He has not seen the Rocky Horror Picture Show, but he does recall a brief cameo on the Home Alone, one of the Home Alone movies, where the young Macaulay Culkin is in New York City. Back to you, Chuck.
Oh, okay. Very good. Very good. Well, thanks for answering, Vern. And unfortunately, not a good copy on you tonight. Not sure of your location, but with the help of a fellow ham, we're doing a relay whenever necessary. And I do appreciate the relay, Mac. And thank you, Vern, for checking in. Enjoy your walk. It's a balmy 24 degrees outside the CJZ studio. Take care. Have a great evening. Anything else?
his best 7.3s, and it's the Porky Pig thing, right? Back to you.
Okay. All right. Is there anyone else in there?
VA3 NFG.
Oh, there we go. VA3 NFG. I've got you on the list there, Steve. Unless you're portable or mobile.
Portable, at the home 20 though, Chuck. Just giving you one for the book there, Chuck. Pencil me in. I don't know if anybody was before me or not, but we can take a standby until you get through those guys.
All right. I've got LBI and Mike Hotel Victor before you. All right. So I've got you down, Steve. Let's bring in Larry, VA3 LBI.
Evening, Chuck. Everybody on the net tonight and on YouTube. Answer your question. No, I have never seen the show. I did fall asleep though during The Exorcist.
Oh, geez. I think I snuck in the back of a drive-in with someone and sat at the very back when they used to have actual speakers. I think that was the first time that I saw that one. But yeah, because also I was underage. Back then they had those movies were restricted, 18 and over. But I was 15 years old and I was able to get into restricted movies. And I was actually able to get into bars at the age of 15 and a half. So, but anyways, I digress. How's your day, Larry?
Oh, not too bad. A little rough night last night, so I'm a little weary today. Just finishing off a little project for Brenda, which she bought something that she wanted me to build a wood frame or as such for it. So I kind of did some sanding on that today. Not too much effort. I was a little tired today with the long night, and I put a bit of everything on it. So tomorrow is another day.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, I had the bed to myself last night, Larry. The Mrs. Renata slept in the tent out in the backyard. I had the bed all to myself and a bunch of pillows. I slept pretty good actually.
And where did the dog sleep?
Oh geez, she was really wanting to go out with her mom, but she stayed in the house after she finished crying and slept on the couch.
There you go, Chuck. All right. All right, I'll pass it back to you. Can't remember who's in behind me, but I'm sure there is a couple more. All right, thanks for doing it. I'll be listening along, waiting for the trivia.
All right, Larry, thanks for checking in and answering the question. And Steve, I'll let you ponder the question. Of course, I'm not sure if you heard it, but it's in honor of Tim Curry passing away. Have you ever seen the Rocky Horror Picture Show movie? And if you did, how long ago? And so with that, let's bring in VA3, Mike Hotel Victor, Mark.
Good evening, Chuck, all on the AREG and everyone on YouTube as well. I hope everyone's well tonight. I was up in Mac's neck of the woods today, up where he works. I had to go up to Cambridge Puss Lynch, finalize my trailer deal, and boy, is that a busy little area midday. When you get up to Aberfoyle, Highway 6, 401, boy, the truck traffic up there, let me tell you, it is not a ghost town. It was wall-to-wall trucks. But I did make it up and back safe. As far as your question goes, in 75, 76, the pack I was running with, we were all 15, 16. So yes, very definitely. Yeah. I saw that movie probably a half a dozen times, as well as a couple of live theaters. Many, many times, Chuck. I'm a firm believer that when you get to the pearly gates, there's a joy meter and there's a misery meter. And you get to see your reading on the scope for both. Tim Curry and Dolly, both of those are going to have a peak you won't be able to see the top of. So yeah, sad news about them. But I enjoyed many works from both of them. They were awesome. And sad news to hear that they went. Rosie slept on the couch, Chuck? Sounds like she's settling right in there. Anyway, Chuck, thanks for doing it. I won't hold it up. I'll be here for the duration. VA3 MHV.
Okay, Mark. Yeah. Uh, so we have two love seat couches, I guess you could say. Enough to sit two people. You can't really comfortably lay down. Uh, but my wife can fit, no problem. And so the dog has one couch, and we have the other one. So, oh yeah, she's settling in pretty good. Thanks for asking, Mark, and answering the question. Okay, so that clears my list. Let's see who else is out there would like to join us for the longest running simplex net in the Hamilton Dundas area for 2 meters. Anyways, we're coming up on 33 years. 2 more weeks from tonight will be the 33-year anniversary. And I'd be remiss if I didn't mention the founder of the AREG net, and that would be John Sims, Victor Echo 3, Juliet Sierra Uniform. And last I spoke to him, he was in Thunder Bay, and that was back during the winter, I think, or spring when I talked to John. So we'll have to give him a call and see if he would be available on the night. And maybe I can pipe him through the system here so everybody can hear him and say hi. But with that, I'm looking for check-ins for tonight's AREG. Please come now. Oh, someone did break my squelch, but I didn't make out the call. Anyone relay?
That's VA3XLJ with a nice strong copy.
Okay, VA3XLJ, very scratchy to me. I don't know where you are, Vanya, but come on in.
Yeah, Vanya's a little scratchy. He was recanting a point in time where his mother rented a VHS tape, and I'm not sure what movie he was talking about, but he said he's never been the same since. Anyways, Vanya, the question of the night is whether you've seen Tim Curry in the Rocky Horror Picture Show, and this question is in memory of Tim Curry's passing today.
I don't know who the guy is. I just remember seeing the picture, like I came on my, I believe, Twitter feed or something like this, so I'm familiar with that name because I've seen it a little bit earlier today, but I don't know who this person is. And the movie which my mother rented was a Poltergeist. I think there's like a 1 and 2. I don't know what I remember we watched the two movies back to back, and I'll tell you, I never had a sleep that night.
All right, QSL. So the movie that his mother rented was Poltergeist, perhaps series 1 and 2. So yeah, that's a little bit disturbing for the youngsters to watch. And it sounds like Vanya has only heard of Tim Curry in his Twitter feed today, indicating that sadly he has passed away. So I guess that's a big no for him previously watching uh, the sweet transvestite from Transylvania, and any of his other works. Anything else for the net there, Vanya?
No, nothing else. So yeah.
All right, so I guess he's going to listen along as much as possible, and perhaps we'll hear from him a little further on once he gets settled in a location that's more suitable. Any questions for Vanya there, Chuck?
Yeah, no, thank you for the relay, Mac. Much appreciated. I guess maybe Vanya stopped moving and parked, or he's coming closer to my antenna. So I heard him the last two times. Um, a little scratchy when he was talking about the poltergeist, but I caught 90% of that. And so, very good, Vanya. Well, thank you for checking in, my friend. You going to stick around for a little while?
Oh, yes, we're gonna stick around, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna probably find a nice little spot for me and Martin to park the car and finish the net and head home for the closing today, I guess.
Okay, very good. Big shout out to Vanya's co-pilot. That would be Martin or Marty. I'm not sure if he prefers that or not, but hello, Martin. Thanks for joining us and being co-pilot once again. Okay, so with that, let's see who else is out there would like to check in to the AREG net. Please come now. Okay, nothing heard. Um, I haven't even pulled up the contest calendar website, so I'm going to do that right now and talk about some of the contests that are on this weekend. So let's get the QSO parties out of the way. We have the U.S. Islands QSO party and the Kansas QSO party. Um, the Kansas QSO party is going to be in two parts. It'll be on for several hours, and then there'll be a break, and then it'll be back on again. And then let's see, at the very top, we've got S. There's a RIDI, a Worldwide DX RIDI contest, and that's 160 meters all the way down to 10 meters. And then there's the Feldhell mode contest. It's called the Feldhell Sprint, and that's for 24 hours, though. Same thing, 160 meters, but it goes down to 6 meters. So 160, 80, 40, 20, 15, 10, and 6 meters. And then we have an Australia-New Zealand contest, the ALARA, the ALARA contest, and that's for CW and phone. And let me go backwards here, 10 meters, 15, 20, 40, and 80. And so for the U.S. Islands QSO party, that's for CW, phone, and digital. And then there's a worldwide Digi DX contest for FT4, FT8, 10 meters, all the way up to 160. And the Kansas QSO party is also CW, sideband, and digital slash RTTY. 6 meters, 10, 15, 20, 40, and 80. There's a bunch of other small contests throughout the week as well. I just mentioned the main ones. If you'd like to check them all out, just type in contestcalendar.com and click on the 8-day button at the top left corner of the page next to the home button. And so with that, is there anyone here that has any announcements that they'd like to make? Um, I know there was a message put out on Discord regarding September 26th, POTA get together down at I think Rock Lake or Rock Park on the north shore of Lake Erie. So I think we'll probably be discussing that on Friday. Let me bring in Larry, VE3 LBI. Oh, maybe not. All right then. Well, let's do one more call out before we do the trivia portion of the net. We're running a little bit late tonight, but that's okay. One last call out. Any new check-ins or comments, please come now.
VA3NCA.
VA3NCA, go ahead.
VA3CJZ, VA3NCA. Yeah, no, just about that. It's not an HPG event, but it is one from somebody in our area. This is Joseph. I'm blanking on his call sign right now. Anyway, he's out of Mississauga, and I guess this is probably the third annual event at Rock Park, Rock Point Conservation Area. I think that's what it is. I'm dragging this out a little bit because I'm looking for the note. But anyways, maybe I'll have it on the next round. But yeah, it's at the end of September, and it is a third annual POTA campout. And he invites people to come either for one day or even to stay over for the 2 days that they're there. And they set up a bunch of radios and do some POTA from the park. I've not attended before, but I understand it to be quite a lot of fun. So the details are posted in our Discord. And once I find it, if you ping me, I can get you more information, or you can see it in the general conversation section, I think it is, of our Discord. Back to you there, Chuck.
Comment V3IUK.
Okay, very good, Wade. And so I hear VE3IUK. Go ahead.
Just very quickly, I was there with Pierre. I don't know if that was 2 or 3 years ago, but we were there for the day, and it was a blast. So met a lot of nice people and had some fun.
NCA, go ahead.
Bill, I'm glad to hear that you made it out there. Angie bought me enough time to say it's Joseph, VE3 Foxtrot Alpha. So Victor Echo 3 Foxtrot Alpha. I can never remember that because I knew him when he was VE3 GKT. But anyways, there you go. And it is for September the 26th. So end of this coming next month there. And it's the third annual at Rock Point, and he's hoping to see people there. I think he's also suggesting that they've got kayaks that can be rented, and if you wanted to make it out to Mohawk Island, you could activate a rare park. It's only accessible by boat certain times of the year, so if you're so inclined, you might be able to do that. Anyways. Full details are actually in the planned activations channel on the Discord. Back to you there, Chuck.
Okay, very good. Wade, does that answer your question or comment there, Bill?
Oh, Roger, yeah.
Okay, very good then. Anyone else with a comment or question? Please come now. All right, well, let's do a little bit of trivia. We'll get started here. Let me pull up the page that I want. Let's see. All right, let's start with a couple of these ones. I've got a bunch. Let's start with an easy one. The hang loose hand sign uses which two fingers? The hang loose sign.
Is it the pointer and the middle finger?
It is the pinky and the thumb. If you live in California, pretty much everyone uses that. It's a lot of surfers use that hang loose as it refers to surfing.
Mix it up with the peace sign.
Yeah, totally different. All right, a little bit tougher one now. This one's about Vietnam. The 1954 Geneva Accords split Vietnam at which parallel? You give me a number if you don't, if you're not sure.
439.
That would be at the 17th parallel. And let's see. Our southern border is at the what, 48th parallel? The 49th parallel splits Canada from crazy. Ah, yeah, very good. All right. How many strings does a standard violin have?
Four.
Now, we don't golf with the violin, but that is correct. Four strings.
How were they tuned?
Oh gosh, I don't know. How are they tuned? By ear.
E, B, G, D.
The first four strings of a standard guitar.
Hmm. Uh-oh. Sounds like Mac may have been forced to take violin lessons as a kid.
My second oldest sister was the violinist, but yeah,
Ah.
lots of music experience in the family.
Oh, very good. Very good. Yeah. I took clarinet in high school only because somebody grabbed the last saxophone. I wanted the sax, but the clarinet was fun too. All right, next question. What is the capital of Hungary?
$4.50.
All right, someone keyed on Richard there. What was that answer? That is correct. I don't know. Bill is starting to get a little bit scratchy over here. I wonder if that flare is uh, is also affecting 2 meters this evening. Huey was saying he was hearing people from far away. I got a hard time picking up Dundas there a little bit tonight. So I don't know. Okay, very good. That is the correct answer. Budapest. And let's see now. Who was the only U.S. president to serve 3 terms? Who is the only U.S. president to serve 3 terms?
You should probably pick somebody who didn't get shot.
Guy in a wheelchair.
That's correct. FDR is the correct answer. What is Marilyn Monroe's real name?
Gene.
Norma Jean something. I can't remember a lot. It was Norma Jean something.
Yeah, you're missing the last name. What's the last one? You got Norma Jean right.
It flips me right now.
Baker. Norma Jean Baker.
You never knew that.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Where in the human body would you find the hippocampus?
This is the brain.
Is that in the ear?
Actually, I think Richard got that right. He said brain. Brain is the answer. Wade also, he says the base of the brain.
Not too much of that in Parliament, I'll tell you.
Yeah, yeah. What they break for summer for 5 months. I can't believe that. Anyways, don't get me going. Uh, okay, a lot of these we've done here. Just give me a moment to to filter, and let's try this other one here. Uh, yeah, we did that one. What is the fear of heights called?
Stupid.
The vertigo.
Acrophobia. Fear of heights. Most people have it. What is the largest species of shark?
Greenland.
White. Is it tiger shark?
I heard several answers and I believe they're all wrong. Try again.
The great white.
Tiger shark.
No, sir. The correct answer is the whale shark.
That's what.
Yeah, unless you count Matt's answer, the megalodon. I think they mean living. So yeah, the whale shark.
I get that in Greenland mixed up, but anyway, both are right to me.
Yeah, never mind. Great whites get pretty big too. They don't call them great for nothing. All right. Oh geez. I wonder if anybody knows this, but what is the biggest city in the world by population?
Mexico City?
New York.
Delhi.
China.
Yeah. I didn't think anyone would know the actual name of the city because that's the question. The biggest city in the world by population is Chongqing, China. So very good, Al.
There's a lot of them over there.
Yeah, somebody did I saw a video that said China is lying about the population because they explained how I believe after World War II there was a limit, there was a one child per family limit, and in order for us to um, every family has to have 2.5 kids in order to have growth. If you only have one child, there's no growth because they have to have kids and they're only allowed to have one. So, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, but there's still a lot of them suckers. Chongqing, China. And the king is spelt with a Q. Chongqing. All right. What is the cocoon caterpillars make for themselves called?
Quality and
Oh, I see. Wade got it right, and I think he even, pretty close. There's no T at the end. It is chrysalis. That's what it's called. Those of you just joining us, I am streaming this net on YouTube. Just type in VA3CJZ in the YouTube search, and then click on the live button. You can follow along, say hello, and participate if you like, or just listen. All right.
I pronounce that chrysalis, but it doesn't matter.
Instead of chrysalis.
It was still a good book.
John Wyndham.
All right. Well, let's stay with books. And who is the author of The Great Gatsby?
That's Scott Fitzgerald.
I knew Bill would get that right. Yes, sir.
A quick comment, you're talking about the Chinese population makes me think of that Monty Python song, Chuck.
Oh, which one?
Up on YouTube, it's called I Like Chinese.
Oh, geez. My favorite's the lumberjack one. But anyways, yeah, very good. What's the largest bird in the world?
Is it ostrich?
Pterodactyl.
Living. Mind you, apparently they found they shot and killed one or two of them there back in the early 1900s. Old black and white photos circulating. I don't know if it's true or not, but yes, correct answer is ostrich.
That would be the condor. Well, they fly, don't they?
You ever seen an ostrich egg?
Yeah, I think it's equivalent to 17 chicken eggs or something crazy like that. 54. It's crazy.
Right, anywhere from 12 to 18 eggs, large eggs.
That'll give you enough eggnog to put down a whole bottle of rum.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with ostrich eggs apparently. It's just they're so huge, not too many people would buy them, so it's not really a viable product to be mass producing. But they do have farms where you can buy things like that. I know outside of Ottawa, there's a farm where you can buy uh, game meat. I mean, you can't take the animal home, of course. They butcher it for you, and places like that, I'm sure you could get ostrich eggs.
I remember seeing an episode of Iron Chef America, and they were in the food they were using as the main ingredient was eggs, and it showed this chef. He had used a hacksaw to get inside of the ostrich egg.
Oh, you could have used a meat tenderizer, crack it open. I don't know.
Imagine the meringue you could make with that.
No, yeah, just imagine. All right. While we're pausing, is there anyone listening that would like to check in? Any new check-ins? All right. Who created the comic strip Peanuts?
Charles M. Schultz.
Schultz.
Snoopy.
Lucy.
Oh man, I heard Steve in there. I forgot to get to you, Steve. Yeah, your call sign's right there. Come on in, Steve. Tell us about your day.
Oh, thanks, Chuck. I wasn't sure when you were going to get to me. I think you said Larry. I was after Larry and Mark, MHB. But we'll take the opportunity. Won't be long. I busted my mom out of the hospital today.
Ooh.
She's back at her home, and she is recovering there. She was surprised that she was leaving today so soon. Yeah, that's about it. That's about all my day consisted of there, Chuck.
All right, very good, Steve. So you broke mom out of the hospital and back into her home. All right, I hope she's settling in and starts healing up soon there, Steve. Well, thanks for sharing that. Oh, yeah, Rocky Horror Picture Show. I'm sure you've seen that one, right?
Yeah, it later came out again. Um, it had to have been somewhere around 1981 or 82. It played again, or it was still playing by that time, and it played at the Odeon Theater, Chuck. I saw it there, and usually we had two evening shows in the evening. With this film, we could only do one because the mess
Yeah.
was so large to clean up afterwards that we could only do one evening showing of the movie.
Yeah, when I went, Steve, it was a midnight showing. That was the only time it played at midnight because, of course, after that, the cleaners got to come in and uh, clean up all the toast and rice and probably wine and all the other crap stuck on the floor. Uh, yeah. All right. So how long ago was this, Steve? Do you remember?
Well, when I was working at the theater. I think I started in 1980, and I worked there until 1986. So either the show was still running from when it originally started, or they decided to replay the show due to popular demand, I suppose. That had to be around 1982 or 1983, Chuck.
All right. What did you do? I worked at a theater too. What did you do? It wasn't in Hamilton though for me.
Well, I just stood at the door and looked charming there in my white shirt and bow tie, and I think the overcoats or the jacket. I think they were maroon in those days. Really terrible color of maroon. But yeah, I took the tickets right after. Well, I stood right by the box office there. So you buy your ticket, then you step forward, and you hand your ticket to me. I'd rip it in half and tell you either to go upstairs or downstairs.
Oh, well, I started in 1976. It was my first job paying taxes. Not my first job, but my first job paying taxes, and I was an usher. Also dressed with a nice white shirt, bow tie, and jacket, and a flashlight, of course, to help people find empty seats in a crowded theater. And It was a lot of fun. I also had to corral people because this was a triplex theater, and so there were lineups outside, but there was an area where you could corral people uh, so that they could get into the movie uh, as soon as it lets out, and then the crowd that's downstairs in the lineup can come up. But yeah, it was a lot of fun as a first job. I actually met three members from the band Kiss, uh, believe it or not, and I shook hands with Paul Stanley when I was an usher there, Steve.
Yeah, I met Gene Simmons there at the Odeon Theater. I distinctly remember him coming in. Pretty tall guy. He was kind of towering over me. I was just,
Oh yeah.
what was I? I had to have been, 130 pound, small guy compared to him.
Yeah, Paul Stanley is also tall, and Gene Simmons, I think, is like 6'3", and they all wore platform shoes, remember? So this was uh, 1977, I think, maybe 78, um, and they were snowed in after their concert, couldn't leave town, so they came to watch a movie. Turns out it was a lame movie. It was a movie about, I think it was called Orca, about the killer whale. And Gene Simmons wasn't there. Paul Stanley, Peter Criss, and Spaceman. But they had to carry the Spaceman out because he was completely zonked out after the movie. He literally had to be carried out. And of course, there was a manager and a couple of chickies following along. But yeah, it was fun meeting them.
Yeah, Hamilton's no longer a small little speck on the map. It's quite often people are on their way traveling through, heading to Toronto or wherever else their destination may be. But yeah, I met a few in the taxi as well. Ozzy Osbourne to be one. Burton Cummings a few times. Late at night at 20 to 3 in the morning. We won't go any further with that story. But yeah, I've met a few. It's interesting.
Yeah, yeah, very good. I'm sure we could spend a whole night, a whole AREG talking about famous people we've met there. So, okay, Steve, thank you for checking in and for sharing all of that with us. Do you have anything else to add before I continue on?
Uh, no, no, that will be all for now, Chuck. We'll leave. Yeah, you think you're right. We'll leave those stories for another evening when there isn't much of a topic to talk about. Now, whether or not we can do that over the radio or not, well, we'll just have to see what happens whenever that time comes. All right, Chuck, thanks for doing the net, buddy. I'll let you pick up. Mark or Larry, or if there's anyone else left to check in there, thanks again. We'll be listening to the duration BA3NFG portable.
All right, Steve, thanks again. I'm pretty sure I didn't. Did I miss anyone else or any new check-ins? Please come now. I picked up Mark, right? I think I picked him up. All right. Let's jump back over to some other trivia here. Let me see what else. Oh, okay. I just got to ask this one. What was the name of the first cloned animal?
Dolly, sheep.
And of course, this is kind of an homage to Dolly. I didn't mention Dolly Parton yet tonight, so well, just the fact that I heard she passed away yesterday. But since I'm, mentioned Tim Curry there and asked that question, I figured, well, here's a question that's got the name Dolly there. But anyways, you're correct there, Richard. All right, when was the euro introduced? What year was the euro introduced?
87.
95.
Let's party like it's 19.
99.
Yes, Agent 99. Absolutely, 1999. The mouth organ is also known as.
Juice harp.
Harmonica. And harmonica.
Ah, yes, you're all correct. Very good. Oh, geez. Okay, that one's done. Oh, there we go. Ah, what year was the Chernobyl disaster? Oh, Wade is close. Wade is close. Add one more year. It's 1986. That was when the Chernobyl disaster happened. Where was I? Oh, yeah. I was traveling then. Uh, oh,
I think that might have been July or August. Chuck, I was in the house at that time.
yes, I was probably either at the Calgary Stampede or at Edmonton's Buffalo Days. Or Klondike Days. Sorry, they called it the Klondike Days. They called Regina Buffalo Days. Oh, very good, Steve. Thank you. Uh, in 2010, Lady Gaga turned heads at the MTV Awards by wearing a dress made of fill in the blank.
Kale.
steak. It was actually meat. I remember seeing that. A dress made out of meat. Way to go, Wade. You got that right. Here's one for possibly Mac. Which of the following pastries is not made with fried dough? The croissant, not made with fried dough.
Neither an apple pie.
What are, speaking of pies, what are moon pies typically filled with?
Marshmallows.
Yeah, marshmallow cream. Who said that? Richard?
Yes, I did.
Oh, we know you like your sweets, just like I do. All right. Uh, ooh, hang on. What's the time difference between Los Angeles and Honolulu? LA to Honolulu. What's the time difference?
4 hours.
Actually, it says here Honolulu is behind 3 hours from Los Angeles. All right. What do Lady and the Tramp eat on their date in the movie The Lady and the Tramp?
Spaghetti.
I would be disappointed if nobody knew that one. That's correct. It is, in fact, spaghetti. When I was a kid, I used to call it Pazgetti. All right. Where's the highest waterfall in the world? Nope. Wrong country. Try again.
Venezuela.
There we go. Somebody got that right. Who was that?
NFG, Angel Falls, Venezuela. I was there, but not at the falls.
Oh, outstanding. Yeah, that is right. Venezuela.
South America.
Where did the grunge music movement start? Where did the grunge music movement start?
Seattle.
Europe.
Washington.
Yeah, I didn't know that. It is, in fact, Seattle, Washington. Way to go, guys. All right. Where were po' boys invented? Where were po' boys invented? That's a fast food restaurant.
Louisiana.
New York.
Oh, Matt even specifies the city. New Orleans or Narlands. If you live there, it's Narlands. Uh, which state is known as the Sunshine State?
Florida.
That's right. It certainly isn't California. It is, in fact, Florida. Ooh. What is the world's smallest mammal by body length? What is the world's smallest mammal by body length?
Them small little monkeys. I don't know what they're called.
Those damn monkeys. I don't like monkeys. They're disgusting animals. It's the bumblebee bat. Don't ask me how big it is, but it's pretty small, I guess. Smallest in the world. The bumblebee.
Well, that might be Buster the body crab.
Say what?
I thought it might be Buster the body crab.
Oh, well, this one's by length. So there you go. Uh, which which body of water separates Alaska and Russia?
Bering Strait.
Yeah, it's not as straight as it used to be.
Well, actually, it's the Bering Sea, but yeah, I'll take that. That's where all those lobster fishermen go, and they all, in the off season, park their boats in Seattle, Washington. Remember watching that TV show there, where the lobster uh, fishing guys go?
And they enjoy some grunge music.
It says a bumblebee bat is the size of a bumblebee. What's the name?
Very good. Thanks, Bill.
Shows one on the tip of a guy's pointer finger, and it's no bigger than the fingernail.
Oh, geez. Yeah. I noticed the, what do you call it? Wasps are out. Uh, we have a few doggy bags, if you know what I mean, out in the backyard, and oh my gosh, a whole bunch of wasps keep circling around the dog poo bags there.
Well, it could be worse, Chuck. Your dog could be named Egypt.
All right. Okay, we're getting, I guess we're not going to do on this day in history, but that's okay. I'll still have it in my files. But next question, what pasta shape is usually in goulash? What pasta shape is usually in goulash?
Pearl shells.
Macaroni.
Elbow pasta? I don't know.
That I would have.
Yeah, ding, 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 winner, winner, chicken dinner. Albert, you got that right. It is the elbow.
Oh, Lord.
uh, oh. What rare atmospheric phenomenon occurs when sunlight refracts through ice crystal clouds? Hmm.
A rainbow.
I didn't think too. I thought Wade might know this one, but it's actually called a sun pillar. Rare atmospheric phenomena occurs when sunlight refracts through ice crystal clouds. Yes, ice pillars. Dale got that right. Which explorer accidentally discovered Florida while searching for the Fountain of Youth?
Columbus.
That Ponce de Leon.
And Bill gets a slice of the pie with Ponce de Leon. That's correct.
Sure, see pictures of these light pillars. That's interesting.
Oh, yeah?
I guess it does some with refraction because you can see in the pictures it does. It shows one at sunset, and I guess it's absorbing the colors of the sun. Pretty interesting.
Hey, I just saw a video the other day that showed a rainbow forming over a lake. It was really neat. It just appears. It's really cool. All right, we're getting near the end here. We're going to ask a couple more, then do a 7-3 round. We had a good roster tonight. And so, what cheese typically fills a cannelloni?
Mozzarella.
POTA.
No, Bill's right. Ricotta cheese.
Ricola. No, that's different. It is ricotta. Matt also got that right, and Dale. What is the only continent without native ants?
Australia.
Antarctica.
Antarctica is correct. And Matt also got that right. Oui, le fromage est délicieux. Fromage. Way to go, Matt. You got that right as well. All right, last one here, and then I'm going to put a pin in it. What is the original use of Play-Doh? Wade is close. Eraser is close. But Play-Doh was originally used to clean wallpaper. It was sold as wallpaper cleaner. All right. That was excellent, guys. Thank you so much for your participation. And we'll have to find some more interesting questions for you next time. But for now, we're gonna leave some space to do the 7-3 round. So those of you who are not retired can get ready for sleep. And so with that, let me find my list here. There we go. And still no Papa Delta Lima. He was early, so I did mark him in. And then Jack, of course, from Mississauga, VE3RUB. And then we have our very own North Ender, Victor Alpha 3, Victor Juliet Charlie, Richard.
Oh, did somebody call me? Yeah, I found it very interesting tonight. And I've noticed something the last 2 or 3 times that I've participated with this joyful occasion. Um, I don't know if it's stepping on toes or what, but I haven't heard OBY in there for a long time. Is she okay?
Oh, Debbie, OYL. Yeah. Um, she's checked in a few times during the summer, maybe twice, only on the YouTube stream, I think. So she's still around.
No, that's a relief. I just don't like the idea of losing people. I just didn't hear a voice. I kind of missed it. Anyway, that's my comment for the evening. I'm going to go and go back in the house and warm up. And then maybe I'll find something on YouTube to watch. Anyway, it's been a pleasure tonight. Thank you for that, Chuck. And your trivia questions are interesting. I'm learning.
Yeah, having a little bit of fun with some trivia, get your mind working, and uh, it's a healthy thing. And so, thank you for that compliment, Richard. I'm glad you enjoyed it. And so, don't forget, speak up a little bit so everyone else can hear you. I know your audio does drop off a little bit there. So, thanks again for checking in, Richard. Anything else?
I thought when I drilled out my microphone cases about a hand width apart, well, from my face. Am I still dropping off? Can you hear me now? Or sound like an idiot, but I thought I fixed that situation when I drilled out my case. Had the hole about a quarter-inch big.
Richard, if you're not 2 inches away from the microphone, well, I can barely hear you. You gotta speak into the correct part of the microphone, not the back, and you gotta be close.
Okay, well, I'm talking into the front now. I know the difference between back and the front. Okay, let's not push on this. 7-3 people, I'm out of here, and I'll keep working on my audio deficiency.
All right, Richard, and I hope the missus comes back soon, and you guys can celebrate her return. Take care, my friend. Always a pleasure, and don't be a stranger. And so with that, we'll clear with VA3 VJC and bring in Bill VE3 India Uniform Kilowatt.
Yeah, very entertaining tonight, Chuck. I enjoyed it very immensely, and could always learn something from this. So we do appreciate your efforts. Everyone have a good evening. And Chuck, don't forget to have a look at that list of audiobooks and send that off to me. Anyway, take care, everybody, and back to you, Chuck.
All right, Bill. Also glad you enjoyed it as well. Thank you so much for your participation and checking in, of course. Take care, Bill. And next is Albert, Victor Alpha 3, Bravo Tango.
Yeah, very good net there. Enjoyed it there, Chuck. I'm glad to be back in town to listen to these nets and participate into these nets on Wednesdays. Other than that, thanks for doing it, and thanks for being there, Chuck. Good night, everyone. VA3BT73.
All right, Albert. Very good. Thanks for your participation as well. Glad to have you back on the air here in town. Take care. Next is Mac, Victor Alpha 3, India Mike Whiskey.
On this day in history, we all had a good time, Chuck. Thanks for doing it. Certainly appreciate all the effort you put into it, and looking forward to hearing from everybody tomorrow night on 446.125 at 7 p.m. 7 3s.
Okay, Mac, 7-3. Just made it under the wire. There you go. You're free from the pumpkin witching hour. Take care, Mac. We'll talk to you tomorrow at 7 p.m. on 446-125. Next, let's bring in VA3 November Charlie Alpha.
VA3 CJZ, VA3 NCA. Thanks, Chuck. It's a pleasure, as always, to join you and everybody else on the air on Wednesday night. Remember, it's garbage night. And other than that, I will catch you down the log. VA3 NCA, back to you.
Okay, Wade, thank you for being part of our net, as always, and your participation. Good luck on achieving your goal for your bicycle charity, right? It's for charity, right?
Yeah, that's right. It's a Sick Kids Foundation ride. So yeah, great cycle challenge. Happens every year in August, and this is my 8th year doing it. So yeah, it's a fun time, and yeah, it's a lot of exercise, at least in a short time, but that's not a bad thing either. Back to you there, Chuck.
Okay, very good then. I think the weather should hold up, I think. Anyways, next, let's bring in Matt, VE3 Sierra Mike November.
That's me. 7-3 everyone on the net. Thank you, Chuck, for another great one. It's always a great show, and some good laughs tonight as usual. 7-3 everyone.
Okay, Matt, take care, my friend. We'll talk to you soon. Next is Huey, Victor Echo 3, Delta Juliet Zulu. Huey, you there? How about Al, Victor Alpha 3, Alpha Mike? Victor Echo 3, Lima, Bravo, India.
I am here, Chuck. Thanks for doing it. I enjoyed it. Sitting back here, almost asleep, so won't be too much longer before I head upstairs. All right, thanks again. Everybody have a good week.
All right, Larry, take care. You picking up the little one?
What's that? Sorry. Oh, yeah, tomorrow I got to take him down. And I may give you a call through the day sometime tomorrow, Chuck.
All right, Larry, no problem. Okay, take care, Larry. Have a good night. Next is well, Vern. Let's see if Vern is still around. Victor Alpha 3, Charlie Romeo Foxtrot. Mark, VA3, Mike Hotel Victor.
Absolutely, Chuck. Thank you for doing it. Particularly enjoyed the trivia tonight and everyone's company on the air. So, everyone have a good rest of the week. And looking forward to next week. I'll let you put a bow on it, Chuck. Back to net. Victor Alpha 3, Mike Hotel Victor, 7-3 all.
Okay, 7-3, Mark. Let's bring in Steve next. VA3, November Foxtrot Golf.
Oh, very good. Another fine net there, Chuck, this week. Just maybe I'll make a small announcement there. If all works out tomorrow, Bill and I will be somewheres in Brantford trying to get an activation. So that'll be probably after 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, maybe even around 6 o'clock, depending what kind of a plan we make. But anyway, yeah, good net there, Chuck. Thanks again. And that'll be it for me, VA3 NFC.
All right, good to know there, Steve. And I think that's a good time for you guys to head out there. Usually in the later part of the afternoon, closer to dinner time there, the conditions start opening up because the daytime has just been pretty horrible. But they say because we're heading into fall, conditions are supposed to improve. So that is yet that remains to be seen. And so, Steve, good luck and thanks for checking in, buddy. Next is Vanya, Victor Alpha 3, X-Ray Lima Juliet with his sidekick, Martin. Come on in, Vanya.
VA3 CJZ, VA3 XLJ, 7-3 good net as usual. So just before we close the shop, like how did you make up with that switch of yours for antenna? And did you ever consider the things to split the same feed into two different radios and dedicate one radio to be 2-meter radio, another one to be 70 centimeters? So that would fix the switch problem.
Oh, I didn't think of that, but I did get another switch that I gave to someone that's not needing it at the moment, and it's working. Well, just fine. It's flat match on 2 meters, but on 70 centimeters, it doesn't go up past 1.5 on this identical switch to the one that I showed you, Vanya. So I don't know what the heck's going on.
Yeah, that's interesting. So maybe it's not the switch. I mean, it is a switch, but maybe it's one of the connectors or something. But I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, you keep watching and see what happens. So we know for later if something similar happens to us. Anyways, thank you, Chuck 7-3, and good night to all of you guys.
Okay, Vanya, thanks for checking in, buddy. Take care. Have a great rest of the week. Only 2 more sleeps until Friday. And so I'd like to thank everyone who checked in, whether on YouTube or through the radio here. And VA3 RFI left a message earlier that he said his radio would not key up. I hope you figure that out, Dale, and get that going again. And if not, I'm sure someone could probably find uh, a handy talkie for you that works at a very, very low price. So keep that in mind. And also, Johnny Las Vegas. Keep studying, my friend. And when you're ready, pull the pin and get a hold of Wade there, and he'll hook you up. So, everyone else, have a great rest of the evening and an even better rest of the week. I had so much fun tonight. And thank you all for answering my question. Of course, a sad day with the news of Tim Curry and Dolly Parton. But anyhow, I look forward to doing this all over again next week. You know where? Same bat time, same bat channel. This is VA3CJZ Chuck in Hamilton saying so long for now. 7-3, folks.
VA3CJZ, V3RUK.
Yes, sir, Bill. Go ahead.
Was away from the radio. Was there somebody there that was looking for a cheap handy talkie?
Well, I just mentioned that Dale, our newly minted ham, VA3 RFI, left a message that he said his radio would not key up earlier tonight. And so I just let him know just now that if it is bricked and doesn't work, I'm sure one of us can supply him with a handy talkie.
Okay, if that's the case, I have an extra Quanchang here that he can avail himself of. So, and I really don't want anything for it if he gets into real trouble there.
All right, there you go, Dale, if you're still there listening. And so I hope you worked that out. If not, no, there he is. Yeah. All right, Dale. So with that, again, thank you so much for joining me. Have a good night, all. 7-3.